the same question to open with the whole grade thing. Can you give the defense a grade as we kind of hit the quarter part of the season?
I don't think there's an exact grade we can give a defense, but like in terms of effort, we've given our best effort this quarter. But I know we've always like Josh said, as a team, we've shown our highs and spurts, but we've never put together consistently. So I think overall our goal is to just put our best moments together and create a full game and dominate a team like we know we can, but we haven't done that yet.
Why do you think that is, especially with so many veterans back? Are you surprised maybe that putting that full game together has taken so long?
There's been adversity in every game, and I just think whether it's some people are still getting some reps and getting used to it, getting comfortable out there. Like I know myself, it took me a while to get comfortable, and it just takes multiple reps to get out there. And really, we just got to focus, lock in, and finally do it and trust each other.
Talk a little bit about stepping in for, moving into the starting role with the injury to John, and just the expectations and maybe the internal pressures that maybe you put on yourself now that you're in the starting role at that linebacker spot.
I consider myself my biggest critic, so I definitely put a lot of pressure on myself during it, and I think that gave me a lot of nerves. And finally settling in, I think I'm more confident coming from it. But overall, as a group, we knew when John went down, we knew we'd have to step up, and hopefully we get to see him later in the season. We can be like a whole group as one, fulfilled, and no losses, no injuries.
You're going up UCO, high tempo offense, a lot of plays. What kind of problems does that present for the defense? That kind of scheme, that kind of offense.
It just puts pressure on us to make sure we're doing our job. They try to up tempo us, get us tired, make us mentally bust, and we have to do our job to stay locked in, and no matter how tired we are, know our job and do our 1/11th.
With a team like that, is it harder to maybe get in whatever set you want to do, just because it is such a chaotic thing out there with not a lot of time between plays? Is that a challenge to get into what you want to do and maybe just evaluate the play before it starts?
Sometimes it is very chaotic, but that's what practice is for. They put us in those chaotic situations just so we can get used to it and think on the fly. And luckily, during practice, like even last week, we did a little bit of tempo, and it just got us used to more, hey, we know what everyone else is thinking, we know our job, we know where to line up.
I know you can only speak for yourself, but you mentioned about how an offense like Central Oklahoma just tries to get people to mentally bust. How do you keep yourself from doing that?
A lot of preparation. Like if you don't take practice like a game, then game time you're not gonna know the full tempo and speed. So a lot of preparation and practice, a lot of film preparation, a lot of studying the playbook. You got to prepare yourself mentally before you can get out on the field and execute.
Going on the road against a ranked team, their home place, that crazy environment against you, do you, in a kind of like a crazy sort of way, enjoy that?
Oh, I think a lot of us on the team enjoy a crazy road environment, just like we enjoy our home environment. The more crazy the away games are, I think the more energy we bring for ourselves. But yeah, I quite enjoy those road games that get rowdy, and it shows that not just our community cares about football, but everyone else's community cares about football.
As the guy who broadcast Hayes High games, I got to see firsthand the mean green machine that is Derby football. Now that you can view it kind of from the past a little bit, what makes Derby so good year after year?
That's a good question. I know from my standpoint back then, pretty much everyone on that team I grew up with and played junior football from third grade. Almost everyone there. So we all had that camaraderie growing up, and we all knew they kept the same coaching staff from when I was in first grade all the way to high school. So I grew up knowing those coaches. I grew up knowing their standards and what they expected, and they spread those standards to coaches in middle school and junior football. So you're pretty much prepping for high school all the way from first grade.